3, 2, 1. I tell you what else I want. I wouldn't mind another coffee before we go on. We're about 30 seconds away from starting. The letters tonight are these. Harry and Alex are in the background and William's arguing with his mate. First letter tonight. She accused me of becoming a small appendage man because I've lost my ability to demonstrate my manliness in the relationship. How? Well, you have to stay tuned, don't you? Second one. My wife is being branded as the Wicked Witch of the West. Probably only by himself. And the last letter tonight. Oh, shit. Should I just try to fall pregnant without him knowing? After all, accidents happen. And the boys just told William, make sure you don't get the water because there's electronics everywhere. We'll be back in about 10 seconds. Don't go away. Sweet and sour.
No problem, big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Pour some sugar on there, baby.
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
How's about some chili?
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sweet and Sour. William's gone to get changed, I think. Somewhere there. Great cast for you tonight. First up tonight, Cameron. Not necessarily your first time with us, right?
No, people may remember me from up to 3 years ago.
3 years ago. There you go, Cam. Cam's a comedian in Western Australia. Where are you performing?
I will be regularly performing at the Brass Monkey on a Wednesday night and at the Brisbane Hotel on a Tuesday night.
Brass Monkey is also a hotel in Perth, and sitting next to you, the delightful Lauren, one of our regulars. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's happening?
I just got back from Melbourne, actually.
Oh, what's happening in Melbourne? Is it quiet?
No, it's pumping, yeah.
Buzzing?
Yeah, buzzing.
Did you walk down Chapel Street?
I did, yeah.
Was that still buzzing?
Not so much
Yeah,
anymore.
a lot of
no.
retail space. Harry and I were talking about that a little earlier when I was
really?
there.
Oh.
Yeah, there are lots of places coming up for rent.
I do have to agree with the sales there. I'm not going to complain over that.
The
But
retail's a bit cactus at the moment, but we'll have a look at that a little later. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Gary.
We've got some of your pieces up there.
Oh, yeah, they've moved really well.
They have. Now, you got Mick Jagger and Billy Idol and
This is Petroculus.
Petroculus.
Yeah, you remember that movie Troy?
Petrocolo.
Petrocolo. You know that movie Troy when Harold fights, he thinks he's fighting Troy
Will this
in the
take long?
battle.
It's just an opener.
No, you know how he thinks he's fighting Troy in the battle, but it's not. It's Petroculus. He wore Troy, not Troy.
Troy's the name of the city.
Achilles. He's
Achilles.
Achilles' cousin.
Yes, this story will
Yeah.
keep on working. Yes,
that's it.
everybody thanks you for that information. That's terrific. But your artwork is fantastic.
Thank you.
What made you paint Petroculus?
I just like that style. I'm into the
Naked men.
old... Well, yes. And
Yeah,
women.
yes. Yeah, we get it. Naked men. Harry! Suited up beautifully, mate. Not naked tonight. Where have you been?
I've been at an appointment. Been at an appointment, come straight here, and it's funny, Petropolis, I've got a friend called Petropolis.
Petroculus.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Petropolis.
A cultured mob
I'll
on the
just
show
start
tonight. Harry,
Yes,
what's happening? Retail's quiet. We just heard from Lauren.
retail quiets. There seems to be first home buyer activity. There's a lot of first home buyers buying home, which is good.
Is that because the interest rates came down?
Interest rates have come down, and I'm going to go out on a limb again and say we're going to see another rate reduction before Christmas.
You haven't been wrong yet.
See what happens.
Before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
So the next one's going to be
In December,
tomorrow.
next week.
Tomorrow, yeah, what is it? The first Tuesday of every month?
Correct, yep.
Ooh.
Tough call.
Okay.
See what happens.
Well, I tell you what, this will be the first time that you've been so close to the mark. We'll be able to tell straight away. It'll be in our memory.
Fantastic.
Okay. Well, I hope you're right.
So do I.
But it's not a positive indication if things need to go, if interest rates need to go backwards.
There's a little bit of movement out there. The prices are pretty steady. First home buyers are kicking things along.
Retail world, cactus. Never mind. We'll go on to our letters. Dear Sweet and Sour. My missus doesn't like being a bigger wage earner than me, so it turns out. She's a professional lady, and I was a business owner when we met and married, but I lost the business and a lot of my capital when the GFC hit us, because unfortunately I'm not in the mining or related industry. Anyway, for the past 2 years, I've been working wages, and a pretty decent sort of wage. It's just that she earns more. It all blew up in a heated argument last week when she accused me of being a wimp because her wage was significantly larger than mine. She also accused me of becoming a small appendage man because I've lost the ability to demonstrate my manliness in the relationship. What a first-class bitch I figured that I'm married to. How come in this age, where women and men are supposedly equal, men are still expected to carry the burden of the entire household? What do I do here? Maybe she wants me to walk away and find a bigger pocket. And it comes to us from Anthony of Fitzroy in Victoria. Harry, first up, she is a bitch, isn't she?
Oh, mate, it's a tough call, Anthony. I mean, calling her a bitch is not a good thing, especially if she's your wife. I wouldn't be using language like that, that's for sure. That's not a good sign. Your appendage and your bank balance are two things that are totally unrelated. And if you feel inadequate because of your financial capacity and your appendage, then get a credit card. That should fix that. And apart from that is you need to get over the fact that your business didn't fail, and you need to get over the fact that your wife's earning more money than you at the moment, and just get on with it, get out there and get the job done and start making money again.
Alex, does he ditch her if she can't get over it?
Oh, you poor thing. I feel really sorry for you. What a wimp. I'd get rid of
He's
you.
a wimp because she's earning more, or he's writing to
So
us?
what? She's earning more. Who cares? You know, like
She does.
Grow some, will you?
She does. She cares.
Yeah, but
She's
you're
become a
complaining
small
about-
appendage
Yeah.
man because I've lost the ability to demonstrate my manliness in the relationship, which is tied to
Well,
his
obviously
wage.
he's a dud.
It's got nothing to do with his wage, you reckon?
No, look, I don't know. I just think I didn't like what he wrote here.
What?
Men are still expected to carry the burden of the entire housework.
Is that still the case?
Oh my God! Yeah, how many men get around and actually clean the house?
Oh, okay. So you say it's okay for men to carry the financial burden?
Yeah, look, all women want to
You're
be
very
supported.
traditionally minded,
Women want
aren't
to be
you?
supported.
Not all
So
women.
he should. Well, most of them do.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know most women in the world?
Well,
do you?
most of the girls I know do. I'm very independent. I look after myself. There's not many like me around.
And would you rather be carried by somebody else?
No, not really, no. I like to earn my own, but I mean, like, I don't know, look, it's getting all too hard now, but I think he's a bit of a wimp. I don't like how he calls her a bitch either. That's your wife.
that's
You're
right.
talking about your wife, you know. She's probably calling you a...
Lauren,
Well,
is she a bitch?
I do think she's a bitch, but you do have to understand that this was in the heat of the moment, in an argument, as you've said.
2 years ago he lost his business. Sounds like it's been going on
I
for a
know.
while, though.
I'm one of the people that, as I stand in relationships, when I am with a partner, if he loses his job, you know, we all kind of pick up each other in our time of need. I'm a fan of having your separate bank accounts. I'm very new
Independent.
school like that.
New school. Good for you.
But I think that she is supporting you at the moment. But you know what? If this was her and you were supporting her, I'm sure that you wouldn't throw it back into her face. So I do think that you're right. I do think that you do have a little bit to be angry at. But I think she needs to just kind of realise that she's not the be all and end all. And she's not going to be there at earning more than you forever, because it's just the GFC. It happens in pretty much every generation. So.
Wow. Okay, last word on this to a man. Cam?
Well, it seems pretty straightforward to me because she wants to she should get rid of him because he's useless, and he should get rid of her because she's a bitch. So, I mean, they've agreed there.
Easy,
They really
quick
agreed.
solution with Cam.
They know what they want. They should just go out and grab it.
There you go.
That's it.
Ditch one another, go out and grab what you want. When we come back, we're going to be talking about large Italian families who can't stop creating dramas where they don't necessarily exist. When we come back, sweet and sour, don't go away.
yes, they do.
They do?
Yes.
When we come back. What sort of music is it? It's very serene. I don't know whether we like that. Sound guys are having a field day. If you'd like to send a letter to this show, send it to letters@sweetandsour.net.au. It'll land here, and for every letter that we do want to discuss with the panellists, we're going to send you to the movies just as a little reward, and we're sending you to See In Time with Justin Timberlake this week, courtesy of new mum Natalie Cameron. Thanks, Nat. Hope you're getting your sleep. Second letter tonight. Hello, Mitch and panellists. My wife has just thrown my extended family into chaos. No one is talking to anyone because she accused my 30-year-old sister of inappropriate behaviour with our 15-year-old son. Not that anything happened, my wife just thought it was inappropriate for my sister to have such a close relationship with our son. So trying to be upfront and honest, she said to my sister, "He's a 15-year-old, you're a married 30-year-old, can you see why I have a problem?" My sister said no and took great offence. I've abused my wife for overreacting and thinking terrible things of my sister. She says that I should be supportive and not defending my sister. And in the meantime, as I've said, the whole extended family got into the act, and of course my wife is being branded as the Wicked Witch of the West. What should have happened here, and how do I make it all harmonious again, please? And it comes to us from Mario of Safety Bay in WA. Lauren, why has it become so big? Why has everybody hopped in on the act here?
I honestly think she should go to an insane asylum.
Which
Like,
one?
this is her, no, the woman that's accusing the auntie of having a close relationship with her nephew.
What's wrong with that?
It's a family. You should be happy that you've got people that want to spend time together and things like that. I think you need to man up, Mario, and tell her what a crazy psycho she's been, and just stand by your family on this one, because there's obviously something not right in her head.
Ooh, yeah, she's lost it a bit. What would happen though if all the sexes were reversed and it was a 30-year-old man with a 15-year-old niece?
See, me and my uncle will go out together. He's taken me shopping, even when I was 15. Same kind of age gap. If you're a family,
People look at you and go, look at that dirty old man.
Hey, don't worry about other
I know
people.
about my dad as well,
worry
though.
about that.
You don't know other people's relationships. But I honestly think a family's family.
Family's family.
Yeah.
Cam? Family, or is
Well,
she got some reason to suspect?
the problem is she says that I should be supportive and not defending my sister. So she is asking her husband to give up her support of her, of his sister,
Yes.
while supporting his wife. So
Yes.
he's basically saying cut the sister loose and support your wife, which
You've
I
got a
think,
very ABC voice, haven't you?
well, yes.
Yes,
For
all
the
right,
sake of moving on, yes. And the only other thing I would say is that I've seen Wicked the musical, and the Wicked Witch of the West is misunderstood in the whole thing. And Bert Newton is good, but not great.
Your wife is being misunderstood. Harry, what really is going on here? Why does the wife suspect something of her sister-in-law for a start?
It's a European family, that says it all.
Nothing.
That's
Nothing,
it.
nothing
That's
to it,
that's
just a
nothing
sense
to
of
it.
drama.
Chaos and drama.
Guess who's got the last word on
welcome
this
to
one?
my world for 53 years. I mean, basically, you just need to tell her to calm down and either just get the whole extended family together, do what all Europeans do whenever there's a family drama, feed everybody, they'll all go to sleep, they'll all wake up, they'll eat again, and then they'll forget about whatever
And then they'll
happened.
start arguing again. Harry, bring them together over a meal. That pacifies them for a little while.
Load 'em up.
I've seen the scenario. You've seen the scenario.
Oh my God,
Go on, hang on.
Italian family. I grew up.
Do you know a Mario of Safety Bay? You're related to a Mario of Safety Bay.
I mean, what are you doing?
She probably
Listen.
knows 3 or 4.
3 or 4 Marios.
No,
okay.
actually, yeah, I do actually. I know a couple of Marios, but yeah, I do.
Do you know a couple of Marios who've got a 15-year-old
No,
daughter?
I
and
don't know. Look, I
Righto.
reckon, I think lucky your sister has a brother that supports her for a start, because I don't agree with family's family, because some families, you have the worst families ever, and your friends are more important. I've got some
What?
great... True, I
What?
don't have family. I don't have family, I've got friends.
Your family
My
is
friends are
huge.
more loyal to me than my family, so I'm...
Okay. Yes.
Anyway, and like,
That can
if
be
you
the case.
think... No,
My
but there
family's
are.
fantastic.
Oh, well, they're lucky you.
Glad I got it.
Good on you.
Nice one.
Well,
Good on you.
There's only one in his
Some of us
family.
aren't as fortunate as you,
And
gifted child.
That's because you're in the middle of the dramas. You like to
Gifted
create
child.
dramas.
No, anyway, I think your wife's jealous of the relationship between your sister and her son and your son, because there's a
insight.
bond there and they get on, whereas maybe you might be too dictating to your son, you might be too much of your wife, I mean, she might be too controlling, because a lot of women in
She
Italian
sounds like it.
families are very controlling. And like sons have to do what the mother wants them to do, and they're just their cialadoro. My mother used to call my
Cialadoro
brother.
means?
Cialadoro.
My mother used to call my brother cialadoro, which means golden dick, because he was the boy, the name carrier, and so he was the special one. Anyway, but I just think, you know, if you think that they're not talking, they're talking, all right. They're not talking with each other, but they're talking to everybody else.
And when I was young, I was told at a very early age, to make a friend, you have to close one eye. To keep a friend, you have to close both. So it applies in family very much. She's going to throw the water at me. When we come back,
That in my water again. Can I get some more water,
they're
please?
going to kill me upstairs for slapping the desk as well. When we come back, we're going to keep talking about partners, and this couple don't agree with anything. They've been married for several years, and she wants a baby. He doesn't. He wants to keep buying houses. When we come back, don't go away. More of Sweet and Sour.
I'll let you into a little secret. The only reason that Glenn asked me to come on this panel is that he thinks that I'm Alice from The Vicar of Dibley. But I'm not.
Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. Here we go, dear panellists, last letter. We can never agree on anything. Anything! Now I want another child and he doesn't want a bar of it. We have 2 already, but when we married 8 years ago, I always wanted, and he agreed, that we would have a big family of 6 kids if we could afford it. Well, I think we can, and he just doesn't want to afford it. It seems that everything he agreed to when we were engaged, he's now reneged on. I wanted a dog, never got one. I wanted a European holiday, never got one. I wanted a local family holiday every year, never had one. All our money has gone into building bigger houses and moving. That's very nice, but I don't need a supersized house and a property portfolio. I'd love more kids, I really would, but hubby says it will hold us back financially. Should I just try to fall pregnant without him, knowing, after all, accidents happen all the time? Comes to us from Brenda of Belton in Queensland. First up, Alex.
Oh, geez,
what's going on here?
Oh, I'd like to give you a belt. Brenda
Why?
from Belton.
Why?
Oh, well, geez, I want.
She does.
No, okay,
But hang
I
on.
want a dog, get a cat.
But he,
I
but
want a European holidays, go to America.
she,
I want a
he
local
wanted
family
originally
holidays.
as well.
No, but she sounds like she just wants everything. I want.
I want.
No, like, who knows what she's like? She could be just this real... No, he maybe doesn't want any kids with her because she's maybe horrible. Here I am, you're horrible.
He feels pretty insecure though because he's focused on nothing but his finances.
No,
etc.
but he's probably thinking, okay, like property is a good thing to have, you know, rather than fritz your money around on holidays and a dog. A lot of people don't want to have a pet because it's a
but
lifelong...
Life's about
it's a-
balance though.
Yeah, but
Right.
6 kids today in this world?
Okay.
Come on, like
no argument.
all the crime that's happening and disrespect that children show adults these days. You know, like today I was driving to work and there's this guy walking along with a beer and he goes, and then he threw it in the garden. And I thought, you know, someone's garden. It's just disrespectful. And you want
wouldn't
6
What's that got to do with that?
kids?
I wouldn't blame Brenda.
She just wants one
This-
more. She's got 2, she wants one more.
Yeah, but
what's
she
wrong
said,
with that?
Oh, well, she wants to make an accident happen and have another kid. Oh, and then she might do that again. Listen, if I knew who your husband was, I'd be giving him a call and saying, mate, get a vasectomy.
Harry,
I don't know what to say.
every bloke winces when that comment comes up.
Look, I think I agree with Gary originally when he said the word balance. The extremists on this side, I'm not too sure.
I'm not
But definitely a little bit more balance. I think he is looking after your financial well-being and you want to have children. I suggest that you sneak away for a holiday and then have a really good talk about it. See whether you can have any more children and get balance back. And if you can't, then what you should do is leave him. Obviously, he's got a good asset base, so then you'll be able to start again with a lot more money in the bank.
Yeah. You've got 2 kids, you only want one more.
Don't need another
Leave
one.
him.
She's
That's
plenty.
pretty. That's pretty. Cam, would you suggest that she leave him and go and have a kid elsewhere?
Well, it's funny you should mention that. She was saying she wanted to make it an accident so that he wouldn't know, he wouldn't be involved in the decision. I mean, you could just get another man to do it.
No, that's
Look,
terrible.
I'm just problem solving.
bad
Yeah, I know.
I'm just problem solving.
Too hard to do with DNA results
Careful, you
nowadays.
might
Can't
be
do it.
I think if you really want to get through to him, you should ask him in his old age what is he going to look back on? And I think his answer will be that extra 1.5 bathrooms they work so hard for.
Oh, that's true. What do you want? Family or what do you want? Assets.
Maybe
You know,
Brenda.
family
Maybe
with 2 kids, you don't have to have
She wanted 6. She's only got 2.
Maybe-
Is there anything wrong with that? They can obviously afford it.
maybe
The
Brenda.
father doesn't. The man doesn't think so. Come on, last word to a woman. Did you want one?
I want to know if on this.
How many kids do you want?
Myself, I'd love 2.
2.
One of each. On this long list of everything else that you didn't get, I wonder if a large house full of kids was actually one of those prerequisites as well. Maybe he's just getting to a point where he can have another child where they're not having to share a room, things like that. If you have an accident, that's just disgusting, and I think as a woman, I can't think of anything else being that
Deceptive.
dishonest.
That's
and
wrong.
deceptive.
Where's your integrity, madam?
That's wrong.
So
Sit down and talk to your husband.
I think you've got 2 beautiful kids. You've got a gorgeous house, obviously. You might not get everything you want in life. No one does. Cheer up. The guy's great. He's trying to do his best.
Do you like this letter to give the limited edition pair of
Yeah,
sunglasses
that was a
to
good
Alex?
one.
Does she's cheering for it already?
Yeah.
What do you like? Yes,
Yeah,
Cam
that was
does.
great.
Yep. I like
Yeah.
the woman with not enough kids. Give her some sunglasses.
Leading
She's
the
gotta
panel,
start-
Your Honour. Harry, we haven't heard from you, mate. Which letter do you like?
Number 3, I think. She
You need
needs
this one as
she
well?
Needs, she
She
needs
needs
the
to give her
sunglasses.
husband more loving kindness, and then maybe he'll do what she wants.
Oh,
Is that how it works?
Well, you know.
A little bit
what
more
are they?
loving
Happy, what was
kindness.
that? One of the shows, a girl said, happy wife, happy life, happy life, happy life.
If you want to be, yeah.
Remember
know
that
the
one?
song.
Oh,
No,
you were
but
here on
anyway.
that panel. That's when you were in hospital or on a holiday somewhere.
You're going to be with us next week as well, aren't
Yeah.
you? You can see Alex again next week. We've got to go. It's time, but coming out to Brenda of Belton of Queensland, a pair of limited edition sunnies, courtesy of Alan Treves and Aussie Opticals. And I've made a mistake. It's Alan Treves, not Alan Treves. Just shortcut everything. Cam, nice to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. It's been great fun.
Brass Monkey and
The Brisbane Hotel, Tuesdays.
Tuesdays at the Brisbane Hotel. So for those of our viewers who are in the other states, when you're in Perth, Brisbane Hotel on Tuesdays, yes?
Exactly.
There you go. Loz,
Yeah.
nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
That's all right, mate. We'll have you again before the year's out.
Maybe
Maybe.
if I'm about.
If you're about, why are you going away?
Again, yeah.
Where are you going?
Melbourne.
where are you going to Melbourne for the draft pick?
Oh, no.
Send a half forward for come?
Yeah.
There's more men over there.
Ruck Rover.
Oh, Ruck. Okay. Alex, we're going to see you next week.
Yes,
Yes.
we made a mistake tonight.
What was the mistake?
I
that
think we should
made
have gone for letter 2 because we should be supporting Mario, poor bugger, not this Brenda.
He is one of your relations, isn't he?
No.
He is. You're
I don't
doing
have
it
any
again to
relations.
us.
I don't have any relations called Mario.
Nepotism happening here. Harry,
Got
we've
your
got
eyes
to
on
go.
those sunglasses.
What a beautiful painting.
What a beautiful
It's
painting.
not
And what was his
British.
name?
This is Patroclus.
Patroclus.
Petroculus, which means, what does that mean?
Well,
It means, it means rock bum.
He has got a bit of a
No,
rock.
it's only the first coat
Petroculus.
here.
16 coats on here.
We've got to go. 16 coats. Thanks for the artwork.
No worries.
Thank all of our wonderful panellists. Thank our terrific crew, and thanks for having us at home tonight, Australia. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.